Welcome to the UTA Housing Portal. We're so excited you're planning to live in a residence hall at UTA. This brief tutorial will walk you through the application and contracting process. While the Housing Portal contains many of the details necessary for selecting your housing, we also recommend visiting our website to review the many options UTA Housing has to offer. You can find us at www.uta.edu/housing. If at any point in the process you have questions, you can find our contact information at the bottom of the Housing Portal. We look forward to having you on campus. Now let's get started. This is the Housing Portal. The first step will be to log in. Head to Students Log In here and enter your net ID and password provided to you by UTA. Now that you've reached the home page, click on Residence Halls in the menu bar. Choose Term Selector and select the term you want to apply for. For example, we'll be using academic year 19 to 20. Each term includes the semester dates that are covered by that particular term. Next, you'll be entering your personal and contact details. Don't worry about the first selection. It can't be edited, and it will download automatically from MyMav within 48 hours. Fill out the rest of the page with your emergency contact, missing persons contact, personal email address, and a few additional details. Up next, you'll fill out a series of questions to create your profile. If you opt into roommate selection in a later step, other students will see this information to determine if you would be a compatible roommate. After that, you'll do your meningitis information. A shot is required by law for all students under the age of 22, and it must be done at least 10 days prior to moving in. Additional information will be available on the Records and Enrollment website. Once you're done reading, check the box at the bottom and continue on to the Centennial Court information page. Centennial Court is a privately owned apartment complex on campus property. If you wish to apply to Centennial Court, contact them directly. If you do not wish to apply there, continue with this application. Answer all the questions at the bottom and click Continue. This is the Residential Learning Communities page. Residential Learning Communities, or RLCs, allow students to connect their academic experience to their experiences outside the classroom. Please note that RLCs are available for first-time freshmen only. After reviewing the information, click Add to select your preference. If you're not a first-time freshman, choose Not a First-Time Freshman. If you're not interested in an RLC, choose Not Interested in an RLC. Don't worry, if you change your mind later, that's okay. You'll be able to update this before selecting a room. Continue to the online agreement. Your screen name is your net ID. If your prospective roommate has this information, they can search for you using your screen name. Choose if you want to be searchable by other students. Share a short description about yourself that you'd like other students to see. And after reviewing the online agreement, click Submit Application. Congrats, your application's complete. If you're admitted, your admit date will be shown on the left, and you'll be able to move on in the process. If this is your first application with UTA Housing, it'll take 24 to 48 hours for your admit date to populate. You'll receive an email when you're able to sign a contract. After reviewing the information on this page, if your admit date is showing, or you've received an email indicating you may sign a contract, you can click Save and Continue. The next step is to choose the building you wish to live in. If you wish to participate in a residential learning community, or will need winter or summer accommodations, be sure to choose the building that fits your needs. You'll see the available room types for each building. If a room type is not showing, it's not available. When you're ready, click Add to Cart for the room type you want and review the details of your room selection. Once you click Save and Continue, you cannot make a change. Now that you've selected your room type, it's time to sign your contract. The first step is reviewing the terms and conditions. After reviewing the document, click Save and Continue. The next page shows your housing contract. This is a legally binding document. Review the information to ensure it's correct. When you're ready, click the orange button that says Pay Deposit. If you already live on campus, you will not need to pay another deposit. After entering your payment information, go back to your contract in the Housing Portal. Once the deposit's signed, you will see a signature box at the bottom of the contract. Type in your name to sign it and click Continue. All students, except for those in Trinity House, are required to have a meal plan. Select a meal plan from the options provided and click Save and Continue. Review the details of the meal plan contract. This is also a legally binding document. When you're ready, type your name in the signature box, then click Save and Continue. If you are under 18, you will be required to have a parent or guardian provide a guarantor signature. If a roommate matching is currently open, you'll be able to move on to the next step. If it's not open, you'll receive an email when you can search for a roommate.